And Brad Perry is at Carlsbad High School this morning, checking out a show that students are putting on called New Talents. Brad, good morning.
David, I don't know if you can hear me, but I am going back to high school. And I'm going back to this one right here, to Carlsbad High, the Lancers. One reason is because the classes they have here, this is the photography class. It's so amazing. They're coming out with actually a new talent show that's going to be happening tomorrow. They'll be starting it off. And Mrs. Burrow, who is the teacher here for this class, this is great. You have your kids being creative and having fun doing what they love doing.
Yes. So. And they're just making all kinds of work for the show, and it's a student-run show, so they're doing it all, and Mrs. King and I are just facilitating it, and it's really exciting.
And these students have had an opportunity to go out, and some of them didn't have cameras. You guys actually supply cameras for some of the students.
Yep.
So, and I like the artwork they've done. They've had opportunity to go out and shoot things they want to, even to where one of the girls, and again, I'm going to put a disclaimer in here, don't do this unless you really have the passion, but she used her college money to go to Kenya, which is really great. And that's something you are seeing. You know what? If this is your passion, you want to do it, you offer these kids to go do it.
Yes. And there's no better reason to be a teacher than to see this kind of excitement and generosity, and it brings out the best in all the students.
And of course, here goes some of the ringleaders. We call them ringleaders because they have and over here it's Ashley, right?
Yeah.
So
Ashley.
This is great. How's this contest going to work in this talent show?
We're doing it, and we're donating all of our proceeds to Kids for Peace as a silent auction. Our community is going to come, and we just do bids on them, and we donated all of our work. And we have a lot of local community people that are coming, and they have donated different things, photographers and businesses, and so.
Where's it going to be at?
At Studio 514 in Oceanside.
I like that. And of course, it starts at 5 o'clock, goes until 7. It's just one day? Just one day?
Just one day.
I don't know. This is pretty big. We might have to get an extra day in this. What do you think?
We good?
I think we need an extra day.
Yeah.
I mean, this is so cool. Look at the teachers trying going, don't do this. We have one day, but this is so cool. And we're going to look at the kids' artwork, how they work in here. And I got it, Ms. Burrow, it's not just them going out and taking photos. You actually have them, they come in and they work on Photoshop in here and different things.
Oh yeah, they work on Photoshop. It's kind of all over the place. I mean, mixed media. So we're doing painting. We're working on encaustics, which is wax on photographs. We're doing all kinds of really creative things, not just photography. So really, it really extends digital and also kind of into the art world. It's kind of cool.
Where was this when I was in school? We had one dark room, and it actually was the classroom turning off the lights, and that's what we had right there. So this is so cool. And your classes here is amazing. This is a 2-hour class, so they actually are not just coming in and having a few minutes to work on stuff. They have a lot of time to work on and make their projects nice.
Yeah, it's very interactive, and students get to go outside all around campus and take pictures, and so people get to edit or go outside. It's kind of fits a lot of different personality types.
All right, we come back. We're going to be checking out some of our work. We're going to meet the young lady who did use up her college money to go to Kenya, but what she did for it is amazing, guys. And again, that's a disclaimer. Don't go out there and do it, kids, unless you're doing what your passion is and it's going to pay off. Because I just want to show you one of her photos really quick here. Look at this. How cute is that?
Aww.
And is that amazing? And that's done by a student. What year are you? What year? You graduate senior? She's a senior. So she's a little nervous there, but don't worry. She's a senior. We're going to meet her. Can I see your sunglasses? Let me see your sunglasses, because that's what I like right there. You're a photographer when you're rolling these right here. Look at this right here.
Don't break them.
Bam.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a photographer right there.
Look at that.
That's right.
Yeah, you just stretched out her sunglasses.
Right.
Thanks, Brad.
So hashtag me. There we go.
All right. Passion in the classroom starts with the teacher, and those kids just seem like they're really into what she's teaching.
That's for sure.
That's great. Well, Carlsbad High School students are putting on a show. Brad Perry is in Carlsbad to tell us all about it. Brad?
Hey, good morning, Dave. When we come back, we're going to show you what these students have done and what you can do to help them raise money for a very good cause. And, of course, Krause's mom is watching, so stick around as Good Morning San Diego returns right after this.
All right, Brad Perry is with some very talented and passionate kids up in Carlsbad.
Yes, he is. Good morning, Brad.
Good morning. David, Brandy, don't go too far. Let me ask you, did you guys know what you want to do when you were a senior in high school? Did you have a passion where you're like, oh, I'm going to be on TV, or I'm going to, anything like that?
I changed my mind every week. Every week it was something different.
I wanted to play baseball.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to do.
That's it right there. And, and the thing is that we probably didn't have the tools to follow our other dreams like the kids here at Carlsbad High School do. And a talent show is going on with benefits going to kids for peace, which is so amazing. And it was inspired by this young lady right here, Lonnie, of course.
Yes.
Lonnie, and Lonnie actually took a trip to where?
Kenya.
Kenya. And this is very interesting. And again, we're going to put a disclaimer on here. Do not do this unless you really have a passion. But you actually used some of your college money to take this trip and inspired to take some awesome pictures.
Yes.
Yeah. And so when you went through there, what were you like looking for when you were taking photos, or just enjoying the scenery?
I was just looking for building a relationship with the children. I mean, they had a great effect and benefit on my life, and I hope I did the same to them when I was over there.
That's great, and that's why this silent auction is going to be so cool. And here goes some of her artwork, and you're actually going to be having some of your artwork there for auction, right? For people to get?
Yeah, that's true.
So how many photos are you going to have in there? Because I know we're seeing 3 of the work, but how many do you?
Probably around 6 or 5 of my favorite pieces, but yeah.
Yeah, and of course they're just working on amazingly here. And the event is tomorrow at the 514 studio, which is really cool. And that's where Ashley comes in. We're going to come to Ashley as we are looking at all these students here are amazing with their work and stuff. Even one we will show her in just a minute who doesn't want to brag. But I love these photos. But again, these are all going to be available, and the proceeds will go to Kids for Peace.
Yes, that's true.
And you are also excited. You want everybody to come out. They're free to come out, right?
Yeah, everything's free. We're gonna have a little bit of snacks and stuff there, and the silent auction is gonna take place from 5 to 6, and then like 6:30 we're gonna wrap it up, and we're doing prizes for our top place pictures that our community is sponsoring.
Yeah. And again, it's at 514. So I keep saying this, and it's at 514 South Coastal Highway. We'll have information on K.U.S.I.com. And the work's amazing. Even where we have a really cool student right next to me who doesn't want to brag, but out of how many students were entered into the contest that you were in?
16,600 photographs were entered, and it's college and high school.
And where'd you make it to?
I made it to the finalists of 700.
That's awesome. See, David and David and Brandy. I'm getting excited about the kids because we're going to come back and talk more. But again, tomorrow you got to check this out. So cool. You also want to say thank you to somebody too. Who's that?
Our ROP department. They've sponsored our whole show and made everything possible for us to be able to do this.
There you go. And then hard rap really quick. Say hi to who?
My mom.
There you go.
Oh.
Very good. Yeah.
And my girlfriend too, because she's awesome.
Wow. This guy. Wow.
In that order, though. He did the right order.
He did right in order. Do you have a picture of her? Do you take some photos of her?
Oh, it's in my phone.
We'll come back. We'll come
He's getting out
back.
his phone. How cute.
Thanks, Brad.
Mad points for that one. Mad points.
Thank you, Ed. We are going old school with cameras and new school with cameras at Carlsbad High School for their new talent show. Brandy? I wish I had my camera down there to take some pictures, especially my old school one, which I'll tell you, they learn all kinds here at Carlsbad High School, where tomorrow is their big new talent photo shoot show that's going on. But Ms. we got to talk about this. This is great. You're teaching kids about film, and we're not just talking about the new stuff, but from the old ones, of course, the Polaroid, what I started with, which is great, up to new digital ones.
Yes, we get to use the full spectrum of cameras, and some people are more interested in old school and some are more into the new tech stuff, and so it's good, it's fun.
And then the class also, as we start seeing some of these pictures where they are done in different types of Photoshops, and it's amazing that the kids are learning these very quickly, but this is where the future of photography is going, and these kids are going to be on the ground level for it.
Yeah, it's constantly evolving, so we have to be kind of on the cutting edge of what's new, you know, what new editing software is out there. So we have to constantly educate ourselves so that we can be kind of, make them ready for the industry.
Yeah, and what's great is, and this is with me,
JJ.
and you guys actually get to come and use the cameras, and it's almost like she lets you go do your own thing, right?
Yeah, it's really cool because like we have a total of like 25 digital cameras, excluding like our GoPros and all of our film cameras. So it's really cool, and we're like up to date with all the newest like cameras. So it's really cool to have these ready to use right then and there.
Yeah, and what's also they're trying to do too, they're trying to talk to GoPro, which is in our own backyard right down in Encinitas, because they're looking to get some new GoPros so they can go out and shoot some more stuff, because some of the photos you see by these kids are done. So if the guys from GoPro are watching, Carlsbad High School, Mrs. Burroughs' class needs like 3 new GoPros that they're hopefully going to be raising money or whatever, but you guys come out and sponsor them, which is kind of cool. And Ashley, you're inviting people out to your show tomorrow at the 5 541, did I say right? 514 studio, which is really cool. But it's also raising money for a good cause.
Yeah, we're raising money for Kids for Peace. It sponsors a year's tuition, their breakfast, and their uniforms. And $40 donation sponsors one kid for a full year, so that's really cool.
Right.
That's what our silent auction is going to.
And what you get to do, you get to go in and bid on the different pictures of the students here. And I've already bidded on one. And where's the one? Did you guys put it away yet? No. Where's the one I bid on? This one I'm bidding on. But then where's my one? His other one, where's that? Yeah, see, trying to hide it. Don't try to hide that one. That is like it. But that's a real cute one that he went down to Mexico to shoot. And that's what's great about these kids. They've gone all over the place on their own time to take these photos and be a part of this. So they are right here, and I've already put an opening bid of 20 on the one down there. I'm doing another one down here, guys, because to support these kids and great what they're doing, which is really fun. So, Brandy, I'll tell you, 2 hours they have in these classes. So it's not just where they run in for a little bit, get taught, and they get to work on their own. So cool. And again, you're too young to know about the Polaroid and what you did with this camera. It's so important here.
I am not, but thank you for saying that.
Well, you take pictures with this, and literally this is how it went. So I took a picture, and I'm there for like 5 minutes doing this. Oh, don't worry, I'm almost there.
You shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Yeah. Like a Polaroid picture. There it is. So.
Well, those pictures are incredible, Brad. What a
Yeah,
talented bunch of kids.
They're beautiful. Look at them. So.
They really are. Thank you so much.